You're still lingering like the old cologne that you wore. I still see your face in the empty frame by the door.
Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me. This video is my roundup of all the makes for 2021. So I am going to share with you every single items that I sewed this year. That should be last year. That I sewed in 2021, and I am going to do it a little bit different. What I'm going to do is a voiceover by sharing with you guys most of the photos that sometimes don't get shown because I do the videos and I love almost all the pictures. I think my photographer, he's getting a lot better, so thank you, Brad, you're doing great. I am really happy about that. I'm loving the photos, and I just wanted to showcase that by reviewing my makes. So we're going to start off with a voiceover. I'm going to talk about each pattern, and in the end, after that, I'm going to compile all of my 360s for the year into a lookbook. That's pretty much it. So I'm going to start the ball rolling. I love how 2020 turned out. It started rough, but it bloomed into a beautiful season, and I think you guys are going to see some nice projects. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna meet you guys probably at the end. If I don't end off in the voiceover, I'll just come and say bye. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about this dress. It's such a beautiful design from British Style. It's 104 from the July issue of 2019, and it's just a fun dress. I enjoyed making this and wearing it. The next project is another British Style, and this one I just fell in love with. It is British Style 6382. It has some amazing lines on it, and I love this. I should have made a solid, but time ran away with me. Next up, I have this coat from British Style. It is design 103 from the November 2015 issue. I have to report that this is no longer mine. My daughter, she took it from me. She's like, I love this cozy thing. This one, this is the Adriana top from Friday Pattern Company. It was my first make from them, and I love how it turned out. I think it was a very fast make. It's beautiful. Here is another British Style pattern. This one I love the cutout detail and the turtleneck. It's such a fancy little pattern, and I'm so glad that it's made with a knit fabric. I just enjoyed this dress. Here we have the Elodie, which was another fantastic make for this summer. This one was really good too, very quick to make. I love that this wrap didn't give me a headache. Usually I have problems with wrap dresses, but this one was definitely a winner. Here we have the Nina Lee Park Lane. I sewed up for the summer months, and again, I mean, most of my makes were winners, and this one turned out beautiful. I love it. It was just so fun to put together. Now, I wasn't too sure about showcasing this British Style outfit. It was just a little risque, but I loved how it turned out. I made this during the month of February, I believe. I thought it would be perfect for Valentine, and it just turned out awesome. And here is another British Style to complete the lingerie wardrobe deal that I had going on that month. That turned out great. The fabric was from Mood, and it was just such a luxurious make for me in the year. Later that year, I pattern tested for Chalk and Notch, and this is their Wren top. I was pretty bummed out that they changed the spelling of it from R-E-N to W-R-E-N, which kind of would have coincided with my name Renata, but it's okay. I love the top, and the sleeve detail is just amazing. The fit was perfect as well. Now this one is the, who are you again? This is the Giselle from Style So Me, and this is such a princessy style dress. I love how it turned out. It was just a fabulous make. Next up is the Vinca dress from Mood Fabric. I sewed this dress for the Frugal Frocks challenge, and I love it. I had a little weight issue going on here, but I think it turned out really good, and it just fit like a glove on me. This is the Bakaloo, my first attempt at the Bakaloo. I cut the collar down so it was more manageable for me, but now looking back, I may make it with the original collar size in the future, because I think it does add a big wow factor. And this beautiful Lara dress was one that I completed with Ruan for a collaboration that we did, and I love how this turned out. This is one of my favorite projects for the year. It just turned out beautiful. I really, really love it. Another collaboration, this was with Creativity by T. This is the Mimi G pattern, which is a wow. It's so beautiful. I love it. I love the fit, and I love the look of this thing. It's a beautiful dress. It's really, really nice. I can't say anything else except I really love it, and I love how this color just brings out the pattern. This was just an amazing fabric for this beautiful design. Now this is a McCall's top, and I really like how it really worked well for the cottagecore style that was very big during summer of 2021. It's just a peasanty style blouse, just beautiful details, and I think this one was another winner for the summer season. I forgot to mention that this is McCall's M8094. And the previous Simplicity is S9261. Yes, this is a favorite. This is another McCall's, and I am really, really loving this Adrienne dress. It's so pretty. I love all the details. I think it turned out amazing. I mean, I feel like I had a lot of winning projects this year, and the fabric pairing was just on point for all my projects. It turned out amazing. I can't help but smile. This next project is another collaboration. This one is with Sloth and Orchid Alyssa. I made the Erica by Style So Me with her, and I thought that this turned out super cute and very fun. I love the sleeve detail that I tried to create. It was just something unique, and I think it turned out really good. I wanted a little depth to the design. Next up was yet another collaboration. This one was with So Essential. This is the Thea Boho shirt, and it turned out magnificent. This fabric is just glorious, and I love every minute of working with this, and the final look of this blouse is just a killer. It's beautiful. Okay, so this is another Mimi G pattern. This was a collaboration again with Creativity by T, and I love this design. It is so beautiful. It has this feminine appeal. It's very modest in the front, and then behind is like, holy moly, what is going on in the back there? It was just such a big wow factor, and the fabric that I chose was just so light-hearted, and it just looked amazing.
amazing. And I decided to create this project again with another beautiful fabric. This one I just don't know what to say about this dress. It turned out amazing with this fabric. It's just such a beautiful make. I'm really satisfied with it, and things worked and flowed a lot faster the second time I made this. Next up is Simplicity 9385. I loved this sweater. It was a quick make. It has amazing details that just really give you a ready to wear feel. There was a little issue with the neckband where it didn't lay pretty flat, and then I think it could have been longer in the torso area just because I have a long torso, but I enjoyed sewing this project and I think it's a great pattern and perfect for the fall. Next up we have this really pretty McCall's pattern. It is 8213, a summer dress. This was my last summer project for 2021, and I think I saved the best for last because it was just so bright and ready for the spring season and just ending off summer. So I have a piece that I can wear in 2022 while I'm sewing my new project. Next up is McCall's M8219. This is a knit zipless top, and I really love how this turned out. The fabric was amazing that I had. I like this blouse. I wasn't too happy about the V neckline. It's really deep and there's a slight gap, so I had to wear a bralette under it. But other than that issue, it was a fabulous fit. Next up we have Birder Style Design 112 from the October 2021 issue. Now this pattern comes in both a dress and a sweater style. It has an amazing sleeve detail as well as a collar, as a turtleneck. So if I had made this in a more structured knit fabric, you would have seen the turtleneck stand a lot more and you would have seen the really good effect of this pattern. But it is a superb pattern with a great fit. We're going to start getting into the holiday season really quick here in the video, and the next project is my Vanessa top by Made for Mermaid. You guys, it is a real winner. It's so fabulous. I just love everything about it. It's just beautiful. It's so nice. It has a great neckline. It has just multiple sleeve options. It's just really a good, well-rounded pattern, and I think a lot of people will benefit from a pattern like this in the fall season all the way through to spring. And I did it in 2 versions. So my first version looks so party ready, and then the second version is just so casual and everyday comfort. So you can see how this pattern can take you through different stages of the seasons. So I'm really a selfish seamstress, but I found myself wanted to make things for different members of my family, and my youngest, she wanted me to make a sweater for her for the fall winter season, and I decided to make the Billy for her. So here is Sophia modeling her new Billy, and she really loves it. She chose her own pattern and she had a ball helping me with this project, so maybe she'll start sewing in the future. Fingers crossed. Now we've entered holiday sewing season, and you've seen it with the previous Vanessa dress, but here are my 2 dresses for the Little Red Dress project which I host. The very first one is a hacked version of Birder Style 6990. I created this to match one of the inspirations I saw online. And then my next Birder Style project for the challenge is a design from the November 2009 issue, which is design 102. Now the fabric for the hacked project is a velvet fabric, and it's a really nice turtleneck, and I just hacked the back of that project. And then for my final red dress, I used a beautiful satin fabric from Zuluf and some amazing lace embroidered fabric to overlay and create a magnificent evening gown. I love how these both dresses turned out. They definitely give you two completely different looks for the challenge, and that is what I hope that everyone experience. So the final project for 2021 was the Sew Your View dress, which is McCall's M8037, and that too was yet another fabulous project, and it fit well. Everything was just so glorious with this thing. I love the modifications that I did. So now with all of my projects and all the photos that I've shared here, if you really want to see what else I thought of each design and my review, you can just head over to my 2021 playlist. And that is it, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will close out in the next section.
And there you have it, guys. Those are all the makes for 2021. I have so much plans for 2022, this new year. I hope I can meet them. I am looking forward to it. I'm excited. I'm focused. I have everything almost planned out. I have my spreadsheet. I have my video plans. I am trying my best to be on task and be here and be consistent. So you guys are going to see a lot of me, so don't get too bored. And then let me know what you think down below. If you have any suggestions, I would love to know. And that is it for this video. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in another upload. Bye-bye.
Push you away and we're done just like that. Something about you is pulling me back, and I'm